Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Okay, y'all. As you can see, I got some work to do. We won't even get into everything that happened, Diana. I'm gonna call you, okay? Because I don't know who watched my videos, but I will explain to you, and then you can put it on your video and tell them what happened to Que-stead-Que. I gotta go get more wood. JD did not show it the way that the video said, and I told him it has to be drum tight. He wanted to just do the one row, and it doesn't work that way. And I showed y'all earlier. And so see how much it's windy and blowing? It's just as loose as all get out. And it's a lot of room underneath. He thought that tucking it underneath was going to hold it. I told him no. I said my last one was tucked underneath. I was like, and nothing held it, not even the bricks. So I did put the bricks along it because we're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow, and it's windy. So we'll see. I just don't want it to blow away. Okay? So I got it bricked all the way around for now, and that's it. That's all I could do until I can get it shored up the other way. So I'll be putting the frame around it, and when I put the frame around it, I will pull the plastic from underneath the wood that he put down, and I'll be putting another piece of wood on the side, a smaller in diameter side, to make a frame. When I do that, then I will take I will pull the tarp from underneath as I go along the length of the piece of wood, and it's going to be the size of that, but that's not going to be the wood that I'll be using. It's going to be a little bit thicker. But anyway, I will drill the screw and sandwich I'll be sandwiching the tarp at the bottom, or the cover, in between the two pieces of wood. That's how it's supposed to be done. And that's what tightens it up. And I told him that. And so when I demonstrated to him, he told me, "You didn't tell me that." And that started the argument. It was like every time something happened, he would tell me I didn't say that. I know what I said because I'm the one paying the money to have this done. So I know what I said. And I know that I shared the video. And so by me sharing the video, you saw it if you watched it. And then the trees didn't get moved, y'all. So I like your idea, Diane. I'm going to get a dolly. I'm going to just rent one from Home Depot. And or if they're cheap enough, I may buy one next week, because that's the only tool I don't have now is a dolly. And so I'm going to get a dolly, slide it under the tree, tilt it back, and roll the tree to where I want it to be. Okay? That's my best. That keeps me from trying to lift and all that. So, but look at this. Yep. So I got to get this done first. So next Friday, I will be going to get the remainder of the wood. And the front part you don't shore down. Oh, and one thing JD did do, because I had paid extra for the tree moving, and he said that I didn't tell him that the extra was for that. I was like, well, what was it for then? You said it was for gas. No, I did not say that. It was for the tree thing. But you know what? I didn't even argue, and he hurried up and left. But I did have him to cut the frame out for the door. I'm gonna put my own door in, and here are the frame. This is the point, you know, for the top, the point of the greenhouse, and then these are the two sides. That's all I need. And then what I'll do is buy a piece of plywood and buy a hinge, and after I secure the frame, then you put the hinge on, and you put the plywood for the door. So that's how it'll be done. And this is the spot. It left the holes. See that right there? I'm showing. Wait, let me get the camera on it, on the hole. I don't think I can do it. Here we go. It's right where my finger is. There's the hole right there, right here, and I'm dirty. Okay, so they left that there, so in case you do frame your own door. And so once you frame it, then it will shore up to the top of the thing. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the back door. If I like the front door, then I might do the back door. But if not, if you know, that's something I can do later. But I want this front door done. Okay, so I took the time, since I was already filthy, to go and get my dirt. I got my compost from the Grow Club, and I'm getting ready to let that go too, because, whew, you know, I think I'm gonna just let it go. But anyway, I won't get into that. But anyway, I did go and pick up my dirt, my compost today. So I got the 5 pepper plants filled, and I did 3 buckets, and this will be used for soil amendment. And then I'm gonna just take the soil, since those tables, first of all, that one has come apart. I'm gonna try to fix that, since I have a drill now. I'm gonna just get another piece of wood, see underneath there where it's coming apart, and it's gonna collapse. But I put my cream peas and purple hulls down here, I think. But I just hope it survives until these plants sprout. Okay. And then this one, I'm gonna clean the dirt out of this because it's empty. And then once the green beans sprout, which should be next week, I'm thinking all these will sprout next week, then I will get them out immediately because of Raquel. And then I'm gonna just clear the dirt out. And then that way I can move the tables myself once I do that. So I'm gonna just load the dirt in my wagon. I'm gonna amend the soil, and I'll use that for my dirt this year for the crates that I need to fill. I'm gonna wait to get my strawberries in there. I can't really do anything until I finish the job. So I just stuck everything in the middle so that I can be able to work along the edges, but I'll be on the outside anyway. But I'm gonna be bringing my tomatoes out here. I think they'll survive. This greenhouse gets hot, y'all. It was absolutely steamy, and we had to open the windows and everything once we got the tarp on, and that's with it being floppy. So just think of how it's gonna be when it's drum tight. So I gotta get a thermometer and everything else. I can easily put my seedlings out here and they will survive easily. It's warm in there now, even with the door open. It's nice and toasty in there. So anyway, so the junk is clear. So the next job is to get the grass cut and the weed whacking done. Can't whack over by the trees until I get them moved. Really, I can't do nothing over there. So, and my view is gone, y'all. You can still see it over there. But through the greenhouse, can't see a darn thing. Okay? How nice. Okay, but anyway, so I'm gonna get the grass cut. I'm gonna do the weed whacking on Monday, get the grass cut, and it's gonna look a lot better once I do that. So I got everything clear pretty much, except for my strawberries. And then those 3 crates will stay on top of that thing. No animals usually bother that. That's where I usually have my squash. So it's just a few things, you know, that I need to tighten up, you know, as far as clearing things, but mostly everything is in the back into the greenhouse, with the exception of my fertilizers. I'll bring that in last. Then I got that table. This whole seed room is coming into the greenhouse, so I'll have to bring that shelf, the plants, all that. So that's going to be a job, and that's going to be last. Once I get everything finished in here, once everything is done, then I will start arranging. But I want to get my table built because I still kept the wood. So I'm going to get the crate table built and then put my 2 white tables along this wall here. And all my plants, and I have some perennials that came back. This is some English thyme, and it came back this year. I planted that last year. But, and then my mint came back. So all my plants are going to be along this side over here. And then I have the room in the back. So, yep. So that's how I'll do it. And I stack my crates 2 to 3 high so I don't have to bend. Yep. So I might have to go get some more crates. I don't know. I got a lot of extra back there, and I've got a few scattered around here. But, and then these here already have dirt. So all I need to do, I always dump my soil and I re-amend it. I amend everything in the wheelbarrow, and then I fill up the crates. So, you know, these already have, you know, soil. So I separated them, and I have 17 of them. So that's 17 plants I'll be planting just from these alone. And then I've got probably about 2, 4, 6. I got about 17 over there too. But because of that table, me building that table, I'm gonna need, I think 6 of them. I'm gonna need 6 of them. So I'm gonna go back to my crate man and see if he has some more to spare. Yep. And then that way I can get about another 10 and I'll be okay. Yep, I just want to make sure I have enough. Then I still have to move my fruit bushes, and I need to move my strawberries too. So I think I'm gonna put all my fruit towards at the back, so I'll know, you know, all my fruit is back there, and then everything else will be up front. Because I think I'm gonna bring those fruit bushes inside of the greenhouse. Either that, or I'm gonna line them up on the outside on the other side. Yeah. Okay, so I'm rambling again, so I'm gonna get off of here. And then my video tomorrow, I already filmed it. I filmed myself getting my compost, so I let you know how it looked and how all that went. So that'll be tomorrow's video if I decide to post it. I'll see. Something else may come up. And I do have a seed alert, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. I am tired, and tomorrow is total rest. The only way I'll get out here is if it's not raining, but from the look of the sky, it's going to rain. It's supposed to start tonight, and it's not supposed to end until Sunday, and then it's going to start blazing. 80 degrees all next week, starting Sunday. Actually, it's supposed to be like 79 tomorrow with the rain. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.